D2CL, we're in our deciding matchup, Navi versus Alliance. It couldn't be any sweeter. Game number 5 is coming our way right now here in the semi-final. The winner of this game will go into the grand final to play up for $125,000 worth of a prize pool and up against either C9 or Team Empire, which will be decided later on in this week. For now, drop time. Let's see how it's already underway, as it's completely underway. So let's jump in quickly with my co-caster, Luminous Man. I hope you managed to actually find yourself a beverage and a breather and are back here refreshed for game number 5.
I did just both, and I'm feeling refreshed, and I'm so glad that we're going to see Puck on the other side, because Dendy, I gotta say, a lot of people say he's the best solo mid, but S4 just trounced on them 2 games in a row. That S4 Puck versus Dendy Invoker matchup, not really in his favor, man. So we'll see Puck on his hand, and let's see what he can do.
See, the funny thing is that you can't nail Dendy for the second battle between the two of them, because it was still a great Invoker. It wasn't a huge presence Invoker.
Yes.
Like
it
that
wasn't a Dendy Invoker, to say the least.
Yeah. Well, it's almost like a restrained Invoker. When we see BKBs on him, like this, Dendy is normally one of these guys who, when he plays a hero like Invoker, he's blinking, he's force-staffing, he's scuttling himself around the map with a hex, and he's like boom, boom, boom. But this one's kind of like I gotta wait it out. I gotta wait it out.
10
for the
seconds
team.
remaining.
And it ends up just things didn't go 100% according to plan. Right now, though, with the plan, Navi at least will block up the pickup of the puck from Alliance, but they've got their Bat Rider again. Alliance have their long initiation. Is this now 3 games out of the 5 that we're seeing the Dazzle appear for Alliance?
I believe Kuroki played it last game.
Yeah, that's what's like.
No, the game before that.
I'm flashing up on my side right now to get confirmation. Kuro played 2 games, second and third game. And yeah, 4th game,
he played the Rubik on the 4th game.
Yeah, RK had the Dazzle. So we're going in games 2 to 5. We'll have a Dazzle in every single lineup.
And we had Centaur in the last couple of games as well. In game 2 and 3, we haven't seen them in the last game. So maybe we'll see if Navi takes it back as well.
I don't know if they really want to try and play it in this kind of game. No, I think one of the key things you said during the last game was the fact there was no Rat Dota. There was no Nature's Prophet. There was nothing like this. I doubt Puppy really wants to pass that one up this time around. Get the Nature's Prophet. Maybe actually not the best hero when you got a Bat Rider on the field, but they need something that allows them to keep control of this map. And this will either come through massive hard push, which with a Puck and a Visage picking up at the early stages, I doubt they're going to look for. You find it through a split push.
Yep. I mean, we saw how difficult it was for Alliance to end the game.
I take it back. I take everything back.
I mean, the Centaur gives you good team fights and good initiation, so it's not too bad. But like you said, where's the split push coming from? It gives you like a central push, right? Because you could charge in as a team, you could pick off 1 and 2 instantly, and then go to work. Now, Luna for Loda is going to be a different issue because, like you said, if the game goes late enough, the team with the Luna is very favored to win the game.
Yeah, and finally he gets it. If you actually look through the bans of the last 3 games, it was the final ban from Puppy in the last game. And it was banned out in the 4th position in game 2 and game number 3. So this time around, Alliance, like, they think they are fine with this. They get the Luna through, they get a Dazzle up and running, which means you got a huge amount of damage coming out from these guys. And it also is with Chen and Enchantress still inside the pool. Alliance could man mode this. Like, we could just get Chen up and running, you got Hand of God, and you got Dazzle heal, Bat Rider for initiation, Luna for your zoning out capabilities because of the Glaive bounces. Not to mention, of course, easy farming from both Bat Rider and Luna. They can move back into their own jungle and just free farm it out. So it's up to Navi to be the ones to engage.
Yes. They do have the hero to engage though, like Centaur, Spectre now, as well as... This is actually very scary. I'm not sure how the mechanic interaction work, but if you haunt as well as Stampede at the same time, does your illusion go insane crazy mode?
I don't know.
I don't think it does, because that would be crazy if it does.
Does it affect heroes? Like that, they'll probably think.
I only think it affects heroes and not heroes.
It says allies. Okay, this is probably an easy way to say it.
Does it affect your centaurs if you have 10, for example?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like if it affects controlled units.
I don't know.
Actually, no, it does. Because we had the Centaur in the earlier game. And it was Centaur and Puppy, and I remember the Centaurs ran a little bit faster. I might have been wrong, I might have just been tripping balls, but...
Okay, if this works the way I think it works, when you haunt, the entire enemy team is slowed, and they're taking damage from Centaur's ultimate. That is absolutely bonkers. I'm just gonna point that out there.
Can people please confirm this? Like, either tweet Luminous at Luminous Inverse or myself at Toby1Dota and confirm if this strat is actually legit.
Because if it is, why did it take so long for somebody to do this?
I don't know.
10 seconds remaining.
I'm really wondering if it's legit or not.
5 seconds remaining.
We're missing one last hero now from Navi, and like they can't go the Enigma. That was what they did before.
I got confirmation that it does not work.
Because I had someone else saying Stampede affects all illusions, but haunt ones are an exception. That was the one I got.
They are the only illusions that do not.
Dire team pick.
Confirmed by Biza.
Okay.
Shout out to Biza.
In that case, not so legendary strat, but still a very good strat. At Spectre Haunt, the only thing which I'm really feeling is weird with this is initiation is still a little bit off. Like, you can have on both as well as Puck. Where's their vision coming from? Like,
that's the vision, man. Global vision.
Yeah, but it's well, you're gonna haunt for vision every single time. No, your haunt's meant to be a follow-up to the. Oh, look, guys, I found them. It's like, oh, sweet, I'll go steal all these kills as a Spectre. That's the goal, isn't it?
To be fair, there are birds hunting around. There's Ice Vortex randomly, but yeah, you're right. You don't have that one spell that, or the wards, for example, for Venomancer. That's great, reliable vision that you can spam throughout. So we'll see. We'll see. I find that I think this is a great Navi draft. For the first time in 5 games, I think this is like one of those drafts that where Navi could just go completely untamed. I'm gonna fight you under your tower, kill you under your tower, take your tower, that kind of stuff. This is what Navi does best.
But the downside about it is Alliance have exactly the draft that they want to get in this game.
That's true.
Like,
don't you want that for game 5?
I want that, man. I want that more than like all the cosplay naked girls in the world. That's how much I want that, and that's saying a lot.
Okay, I don't know if I want to go there, Toby. Like, I'm weighing my priorities there.
You're weighing your priorities.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna side with the draft. I like the draft.
Yep, move on.
I like the draft. Look.
ESL 1 cosplay competition coming up shortly. Oh, wait, are they? We're gonna ring Basilius. This is level 1 Roshan.
Of course they're gonna do this.
You son of a Lions. They're gonna go in with the Observer Ward behind them. They've gotta be quick about this though, because they don't really have a negative armor. Yeah, Danny's gonna scout it. The orb hits. Roshan sitting at 2/3 of his points, and the rest of Navi are coming down. Centaur's coming from the top lane, and Alliance haven't stopped this. Now, that bear is already very, very low in line points. They don't have the same ability. If Navi are engaged right now, they're dead. And the dagger, it flies up the hill, and Loda, he's caught in the pit. He's in the wrong place. Roshan, aggro him. He's going on Nendy, and now he turns over. And Puck, he gets the first blood right now. Navi may have the best chance right. Orb, it goes through 2, up to RK Solar, subject damage. Nendy, he's low. The bear was looking for him, he won't go down, and Funnick is a double stun on S4 as well as EGM, and Visage will pick up a kill. It is currently a 2 for 0. Roshan's not dead. And Navi had the best start to this game they could possibly ever ask for. They had Alliance all dead, Alliance solo. Hang on, did the bear survive? The bear survived. The only upside I'm feeling right now for Alliance is the fact that bear survived. But he can't go back to base to heal.
Did Dendy get first blood there? Is the question?
First blood went to Dendy. Yep, it went to Puck, which means Bottle is... Well, and again, did he get greedy?
I mean, did he get greedy? No, he sent himself a salve because he used it in the middle of the fight, and he doesn't want to like go back to base or just give the lane back to S4. So it's a very, very safe approach, but it's ultimately the correct thing to do. Yep.
Now S4, he really needs to win back this lane hard. With 6 napalm stacks on Dendy, it's pretty damn good to do that. But yeah, fantastic start for the rest of Navi. Those kills, of course, going to Visage as well as Puck means Puck's got a good injection of money, but it also means that Kuro, like again, we have these supports that have so much extra money or levels. Like, Puppy didn't have to do anything but pop chilling touch and stay around. that was how difficult that fight was for him. For all his micro skills, he had to do jack all.
And we were talking about that quick bottle that's going to get delivered right now, so I imagine Dendy's going to have supreme control on that mid lane after this point. But that was the first time ever that we've seen a level 1 Roshan strat not working the way intended for Alliance.
Well, it was risky to do it. Like, you look at the strat and, like, just look at it with the lineup they have. They didn't really have enough DPS to get through it.
I've seen Alliance do a level 1 Roshan with their best hero being like a prophet, summoning 2 trees.
Yeah.
I think those are the best lineup to do it because the other teams simply just don't expect it, right?
Yeah.
Dendy is like, you know what? I'm gonna just check.
They had no way to bounce the aggro around. The fact the bear died so quickly, I think, was one of the major problems as well. Admiral Bulldog thought, hey, we're gonna fight, but my bear does absolutely nothing in it. He himself did absolutely nothing, and they're all too low to try and fight. And when they all try and retreat out, they walked up this line and got caught in the choke point. And
no, the worst part was, I think Loda came late, so he was like, I need to go back in. And then he got trapped.
Yep. Separated from the rest of his team. They couldn't fight him from the high ground, and yeah. Trouble ensues. In the meantime, though, let's check out lane. So, things may have gone really bad for Loda, but he's now the highest CSer on the board. 13 for 5. RK is repairing the damage inside the jungle. He's at 14 for 0, while Spectre Horvorst, like, he picks up a ring now for the bottom lane, so oh, hello. Okay, things may be a little bit worse, but actually better for Admiral Bulldog. If he gets a solo kill on Dendy, phase shift is available, he's bottling up. Admiral Bulldog can't kill him. The one attack, phase shifted out, orbs away. Dendy will get to safety. I don't know how he started. Did you see how he started that one on S4?
Nope. Catching first blood is not my specialty.
Well, technically, no, we saw first blood. We were fine with that one.
Okay, alright. So, it's a free pass, pass.
Yeah. Level 1 Roshan. I wonder where first blood should be. That one's easier. But then you get, like, yeah, upper hand on S4. It's not with the Dream Coil. Or maybe overcommitted underneath the tower would be the only thing that would fly to mind, but they were underneath the tier 2 tower of the Alliance side. So even then, that doesn't make sense. The Puppy does come in with Chilling Touch to give Dendy the buff up. This is actually very similar to something that Godblack was forced to do. Just to make sure that your mid has the advantage, you just come in, you throw a Chilling Touch, and it was with Puck, in fact. It was when Solo was playing the mid Puck, and he would just walk in and go, here, extra damage. Ensure your last hits, get that Blink Dagger quickly.
Yeah, and it's you know, that damage output is so hard to deal with. You're not going to stand around and take damage, so it's fine. Looks like we're going to see a regen root being up top, so Havos, or sorry, not Havos, Funnex should give it to the Puck. Yeah, and Dendy's going to have a supreme time, just like how S4 was beating on him early. He gets to do the same now.
Yeah. He's just so damn strong. He used his entire fresh bottle that came in to get to full mana as well as health, so he can harass S4 down. And S4, every time he harasses Dendy, it doesn't work, because he keeps giving him one charges, and it's a full wand over on Dendy. So he's got 2 different ways to get his life back. And now he's also cracked level 6, so Dream Coil is now available here in the middle lane. This is, oh, Courier! What are you doing, Courier? What are you doing, Courier?
He's baiting, man.
No, is he?
No!
Dendy jumped in, but there's no, actually, yeah, there's no lasso. Poppy's here to help out. He phase shifts the blast, but now he doesn't have that. Narke, Chen Yu, maybe he did. Courier bait, it was just too juicy, but S4, he stuck around too long. He's chilling, he's held in position. The orb will go out. Dendy was actually using the regeneration halfway through casting the abilities. And the Dream Coil will control S4 enough to get the kill.
There was so many baits and reverse baits. But Dendy with his level and gold advantage is going to reign supreme again. So I imagine this is a game where you upgrade your treads and just dominate lane further. But if you want to just say, hey, I want an 8-minute blink, 7-minute blink.
You're getting in really deep here now. Like, Lucent Beam, EGM, slow is up at level 2, but it's
fine.
It's a Centaur. Like, all he requires to live is a ring of regen.
Some like a ring of protection, you know, on top of that too.
Look at Loda. Greedy as hell. Hand of Midas to make sure he stays in front of this. Meantime, S4, yeah. Oh, no! Oh! Trap card activated! Spectre comes in. He's going to dagger. He knows that it's down. He's just going to let the reflect damage go. So Spectre now gets the kill as the lasso goes on the wonderful melee creep.
S4 0 and 4. Have you ever seen that? I have not.
Don't remember such a bad start for S4 in a very long time.
Yes, and critically on a hero such as Bat Rider, if he doesn't have a Blink Dagger, as we see Navi Dendi coming on the backside.
Yep. Admiral Bulldog is toast. He freshly purchased up his phase boots as well. S4 came in, so he's going to cop the soul assumption damage, and S4, well, 0-5. He's trying to play like Arteezy. Kuro, he gets banged around, soul assumption damage, and the extra attack. Orb is coming in back in from Denny. He doesn't have a coil available anymore. And S4's having to push through these bottle charges. There's still 5-1 charges here for Puck. I don't think Denny was really thinking he'd get that kill. In the meantime, it looks like Funnick has spilt the blood of Dazzle on the top lane.
Yeah, Lion's got to give us a game here. Because so far it's just a very one-sided affair.
Yeah. I hate to also rub salt in the wound, but Admiral Bulldog comes to bottom lane without a bear. Force is left alone in the middle lane, just free farming himself up. He's, okay, alone, I say wrong. He has Dendi standing next to him. But Dendi is also about to reach his Blink Dagger. Like, with all the kills, like, it's a 4-for-0 Dendi Puck. And he's at 2 kills, 7.5 minutes in.
I think it's completely the right thing to do if you have such insane lead like this.
Admiral Bulldog's dead.
Your treads.
Dagger's coming up. If he, okay, there's not enough. I really overestimate the slow of that dagger every time it comes out.
The slow is actually not too good. The other good side of that is your hero actually walks faster. So,
yeah. But in that case, it was needed for the familiars. That's what they were looking for.
Yeah, it's not a good setup spell, if you will. Dendi, dagger go check, just 100 go away.
And he's got a creep wave coming in that will do it for him.
Yep.
And there you go. Is he going to rift it? He's going to orb it. No, he failed one. Yes, there we go. He'll orb to get that last little one. And then he's coming up to grab the haste rune from the top as well. And, well, Centaur's coming, the Centaur and the Dark Troll Summoner were coming in to try and deny off the rune, but they were just too late.
Yeah, I think what Alliance need to do right now is to catch Dendi on his first gank, get a kill off of him, and then just roll from there. But that's asking a lot, because Puck is the one that has the mobility. He has the burst damage, and he's just a down low bugger that's hard to kill. But I think you just need that kind of big momentum and experience swing for one of your heroes. But we'll see if Dendi's going to make that mistake.
There's a Force build coming out here. Like, is this actually really going to be Vanguard, like drums? Now he has an Orb of Venom. Yeah, want to watch him.
Vanguard Radiance, man. That's just do it old school.
Centaur ult is being used. They're jumping in. They're going in right now over on S4. The orb damage will be enough, but if he jumps back, he does jump, but the Centaur stomp was too early there from RK. Kuro's going to get focused down by Loda. Soul assumption damage, and the A on a hit. The Familiars, they're going to finish the job here. It's a double kill for Kuro, and now the Spectre will horn himself in. Each again. Look at the damage when they separate like that. They're going to stick together trying to avoid the damage, but then it's just the rest of Navi coming in. Dendi, low on life. Admiral Bulldog throwing out the hits. Dendi lives on 19 life points, while the Force, he's locked in range of the tower. He'll go down. Kuro still has himself a triple kill. RK with 4 life points survives the battle. The Familiar was forced to drop down the trees where it's safe. Now S4 wants to go on Puppy. TP at the bottom lane. He's got a flame breaker. The Vortex is slowing it down too much. S4 range of the lasso. Then he wishes Ice Frog didn't nerf that. He's trying to come in another Vortex. Puppy, it's the battle of the cripples. They turn around. Kuro, A ulti. S4's able to evade. 5 napalm stacks. Snatch and break finally coming in. And Loda, is he going to release the dogs? He's got his eclipse, but he doesn't want to do it with a creep wave here. He'll just use the Lucifer Beam instead. But he gets a nice amount of money from that one, considering the killing spree that Visage was currently on.
You are happy if you're Lions. You just want to trade kills, man. When you're down behind by 7-0 is a lot worse than 11-4. So you just keep throwing your life away, get kills. And again, you look for Dendi. If Dendi ever missteps, you blow everything onto him. But Dendi with a double damage, you see Ake. Ake is the deadest chance. Oh no, he gets him Seraph.
Dendi still had blink, but he knew if he blinked himself in, there was a Centaur stomp, there was the Chen nuke, even though it's only level 2, he'd still be wary of that, and he was already pretty low on life. So he had to be a little bit more cautious, especially for a guy, like he's not a right clicker. He's only going to come in here and finish his treads now. Actually, he's TPing back to base. Now he gets his tread. So finally he actually gets attack damage as well as the potential for switching.
I don't know, man. Like when you are so many levels above everybody else, you are right clicker. I don't think Dazzle could withstand Pug's right click at this point. It hurts. It hurts pretty badly. By the way, with the Orb of Venom plus the Vanguard on Spectre, every time Spectre haunts, his illusions will apply an Orb of Venom slow on everybody. So it's just like a very nice economical way to do a little bit more slow, a little bit more damage to the people you're chasing while you're haunting. So it's a nice little trick.
Bottom lane, AELD, just a little bit off target. Avos is trying to solo up EGM. He may even dive under this. Actually, why not? TP out. Luna's actually managed to kill the Sarge up on the top lane. That's actually a big kill too. He got 2 familiars at the end of that too.
Alliance is making a decent comeback here.
Well, they're finding Navi out of position. Like, that's got to be it. Like, Denny's Blink Dagger, for all he's got from it, where's been the follow-ups? Most of the time, it's Navi on the defense, and Loda's doing a great job. He's getting very greedy, of course, like Mr. 6K net worth, but he's going in for a helm with the Dominator. There's going to be a bigger army for them, but they need also towers to go with this, and then they can start ancient stacking and pray that they don't give it up.
Yeah, I'm personally also very surprised that Funnick has gone for Hood. It's a little bit too defensive for my taste.
Center ulti being used.
Go on top.
I don't think this is going to be a real thing, man. Admiral Bulldog may be the easier target, but okay, it was just a warning. And Dandy, oh, 3-man coil. Orb through on 2. He took the nuke, but he won't jump in on this. They just forced out the hand of God, and Chen's just sending everybody back. Okay, I think he just freaked out then. It's like, guys, no, back up.
I mean, that was a good ult though, because without that ult, I think Dendy would have came in and just dropped the 3-man silence. Dendy was just saying, hey, I respect your healing, I know you're sending one back, let's not go crazy here.
But without the Spectre ultimate, they couldn't go for much more, because they blew that just before, and that's why Alliance just look and say, well, what are you going to really do? You're not bringing Spectre into the fight, and you definitely can't now. He's going to go to the tree line and TP himself in, and it's not worth it for a tier 1 tower, especially when you're seeing S4 doing this. He's going to grab Funnick. Jumps in, easiest way to get. That's too often running, come through the tree line. Centaur goes down the top lane, tier 1 tower to boot, and Alliance, even though things went wrong in the other lane, you're looking pretty damn good.
Havos gets a solo kill with the help of Puppy, so not solo kill, and they're gonna get a tier 1 tower. You know, they don't have to work nearly half as hard for something equivalent.
Yeah.
So that's the advantage of being that far ahead, and Dendy roaming down the river looking for something.
Well, he sees S4, but okay. Is he thinking that's an illusion or something?
He's standing there. He's not moving, man. It must be illusion.
Yeah. Wasn't sure about it. Wasn't sure about it at all. I want to ask your opinion on this one, man. Late game, Spectre going up against Luna. Who would your money be on? And I want to talk about like 50-minute mark, and I want to talk plus 60-minute mark.
Okay, I don't think it's actually Spectre versus Luna in the sense that the 2 carries is actually going to right-click each other. It's how quickly the Spectre can tear through your team. And up against a team that has a Chen, that has a Dazzle with the armor given up and the heal, and of course, I don't think Batrider as well as Longer would care too much in the late game. I'm going to give it to Luna, especially when Loda has a backup of Admiral Bulldog. That's the one thing about Alliance. Their offlane player is actually their secondary carry. And we've seen it time and time again where, yeah, sure, you're going to give Admiral Bulldog a little bit of hard time early on. He's going to come up big no matter what. And that's why where I think Admiral Bulldog is going to out-edge the late game carrying here.
The crazy thing is, though, like, it's like you give them the space to get to that point later on, but Loda's going full on greed, man. Like, this is... There must be a, like, I know, yeah, I understand why Loda's doing this. He's going in for a mana style early on. I know I quoted Envy doing the same kind of thing, because it ends up losing a lot of games for C9 recently. But Loda was just basically debating with Envy on Twitter, and he was talking about this, and he goes, it's really great having the BKB, but you get to the point of the game where you have to win it for your team, and you got 4 seconds of immunity, and the item is just crap by that point. And do you really want to be cost efficient and then spend your money? Like, you got to drop the BKB and then buy a whole brand spanking new one. Like, it's just not cost efficient. So by going for the mana style and you go into your bigger carry, you get your farm early on, and you're able to capitalize on lineups like Navi has right now, which isn't engaging. They're holding back and they're giving him the space to push at the lane, rotate jungle, push at the lane, rotate jungle.
Well, I mean, I think they tried. Remember that hot up top and the Dream Core being dropped? Like, they really wanted to actually get a kill. Like, they're saying, hey, I know you're going for greedy. We're going to punish you for it. It just doesn't pan out. So there's one argument of going greedy, and then there's the argument of getting away with it. Normally, when you see a Helm of Dominator on Luna, you tell your support to go to the enemy Ancients, and you ward it down. We haven't seen Navi done that just yet. So we're just seeing Alliance going for greedy, but they're not being punished. So you can't really fault Loda. It's like, hey man, this is not exactly the most common build, but it's working out. I mean, the Manta first, back in Minotaur's days, AOE 2000, he went Manta first all day long. Yeah, his Luna, it worked out. So
did he actually finish the whole thing though? Like,
yeah, he did.
Because I know with like his PLs, he would go like just the basic Yasha.
Just for movement speed and farming speed.
Yeah, that was.
I think he went for the whole thing, and for his reason is saying, hey man, if I ever break your base tower, your Rax is mine with a Manta. So there's the argument of that as well. But this game, Navi is ahead. Navi's the one that's, you know, picking the fights, but they're not finding Luna. And when they do find Luna, there's a grave, there's a mech, there's a Hand of God. So is it, or is it just calculated farming technique? I didn't have a good way to finish that. Calculated aggression from Loda.
Calculated passively?
Yeah, sure. I don't know.
I had some guy tweet me out as well saying that Orb of Venom actually doesn't stack with the Spectre anymore.
It does not.
There was a patch that came out which modified it, so it doesn't work anymore. Alliance is now going in for Roshan. There's 4 on the front lines. You got Loda to come in and help, so they tried this last time. The question is, does Navi really want to try and contest this? Because Havors can hold himself in. Funnic's a little bit too far away, doesn't have his Blink Dagger up just yet. He does have, obviously, Stampede. Okay, yeah, there it goes. Spectre Horn, Roshan's at 1800 line points. We're going to watch him closely while EGM, he's really separated from the rest of his team. He's going to die right now on the tower, while it looks like Chen and Batrider. What the hell did Funnic just do to them?
It was a 3-man Centaur Stomp into a 3-man Ice Blast. Oh, it just hit everybody. The entire team just got decimated. I was saying, man, you can't take this fight, Navi. The tier 1's still up. It's just not good positioning. Funnic says, forget that. I'm going to just hit everybody, get the Aegis. And he did it without a Blink Dagger. How did Alliance just get caught? I don't know.
All I know is, man, Tier 1 tower is gone. Roshan belongs to Navi. Aegis belongs to Centaur.
And he has 3k gold.
You want a drastic change in the graph, man? We were talking about it before with like
the bounty.
with like Bounty Hunter. Now, that's just a vertical line.
One more for that Puck Dagon count, as we have.
Is he looking for a kill here? Dandy? Zandy? No. Silence. Dandy! He's soloing up in Sports. Trying to go best to be used, but he's away, man.
He's dead. He's dead. Did you see that?
I saw the Ice Blast connect, man. But at that point, I was trying to make sure that Danny was getting himself away to safety. Successful gank on Batrider. He just went 1v3 with the support from AA Ulti. That was it.
And the birds.
Oh, well, I didn't realize the familiars were in there too.
So I guess it's 3v3. Like, let's be real here. The birds are actually heroes.
Oh, we say 2.5.
Yeah.
2.5. Well
then.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not quite sure where to go with this game anymore now. So I was sitting here, like, looking at the graphs going, oh, Navi, they're losing control right now. Like, pulling this back's going to be difficult. Luna's looking great. Admiral Baller's looking great. S4, he's getting initiation. BKB's not going to be too far away.
On the bot lane?
Yeah, Funnic jumps in. How much damage can he take off him? Centaur ulti just scuttles himself away. And then Lasso. S4 quick on the Blink Dagger. Havors, he jumps in. I don't think there's enough damage to kill off Admiral Bulldog. He's back to base, but the Horn will stick with it. EGM, Shadow Break will keep him alive. Spectre actually picked off the Batrider at the end of the day, and now Chilling Touch comes into play too. Havors picked up a double kill. RK is still running away, and look at Funnic. He cuts off the retreat for RK, forcing him to go inside of his own jungle. And this is still Funnic with an Aegis the Immortal. And Buffy, even with a bit of a block, the Chen army is trying to help him off with the Orb out. They get the kill out, and the Aegis Immortal is expended. Luna, well, Havors, he doesn't care about Loda. he's got Radiance burn on this Spectre. And Dendi, don't get entangled, jumps in then and retreats back out again. It's like Navi bouncing around Loda. What are you doing out here, Loda? Hey, Ollie's going to connect. Oh, is it? No, he's behind him.
He's so fast.
Where's the blink from the Centaur? Boom! Boom! Boom!
You know what's the worst part?
What?
Oh no, here comes Punkin.
The entangle. Punkin's gonna get the aggro off him. Get the aggro off him. He got it off. The bear goes down. The poison sting will come out, but it's not enough damage. Alliance just bought back Loda to try and become part of this fight. I'm not sure about this. Take a level 2.
Let's be real. He bought back to use Midas. Gotta get that Midas rolling, man.
He hasn't used it yet. And he's moving to H.
Use the Midas. No, they want a big fight. All right. I mean, they have Eclipse. That's really the reason why. Everything is expended on Navi. Let's go for a big fight. I say everything is expended. They still have Dreamcore and Ice Blast.
Well, they have everyone together.
This will be a huge kill.
Loda, is he going to just trigger it off straight away? Familiar Birds are in here too, and they find Kuro. Entangle will go on him, and that's fine. That's fine for Navi because the Force just daggers and TPs out. 5-man smoke to get themselves back in this, and all they lose is Visage. Visage doesn't care. He just finishes Aghanims anyway. And he's going to even deny the regeneration rune. Whoop, no, he doesn't. But gets picked off instead.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
On a deep enemy jungle warding mission. I mean, if he finds a random chance, like he has way more than enough burst power to blow them down. So, man, how does Alliance make that comeback? It's
Radiant structures
with that buyback on Loda. I mean,
they've crippled his farm. That buyback has really hurt him because there's no BKB coming his way. And that's the major player right now. Because he's getting controlled up by Centaur jumping in, splitting him with a double edge. Puck Stream Coil, Spectre Radiance, Soul Assumption damage. Once the BKB is there, Loda's actually quite strong. He just needs to reach it. And I don't think that Navi is going to give him the chance to do so. S4, Dendi! Oh, he's overcommitted! The Horn will come in, Denny's copying a full Eclipse, but the Eclipse also being split out across the illusion. But Force is in the middle of this fight. The dagger has already been used, but look at the head! The familiar drop down and the Stomp Pitch! The 3 heroes for Alliance thought they were home and hosed. S4 hides in the tree line. He'll pop the regeneration rune now. The Ice Blast is off him. But, yeah, okay. Okay.
I mean, Dendi jumping in and finding nobody was questionable. He died for it, but hey, his team was just so much stronger. Funnick, I think Funnick is just... Is he going for Vanguard next? Is he going for Lincoln? It doesn't matter. Any tanking item just will take him to the next level where he just says, I don't care. I'm gonna just run